Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. Today, we're off to the vet. See, she likes that idea. Yep, it's time for her checkup. She hates riding in the car anymore. She just, I don't know why. But since she's gonna whine pretty much all the way there, I will pick up the camera when we get to B-Town. See y'all in a little while. Well, I made it to B-Town. China is sleeping. She wore her little self out. She was not a happy camper. Well, she is. We're in the shade, but she's got a nice piece of sun on her. So she's very happy right now. Her appointment is in 20-25 minutes, but I want to get there a couple or 10 minutes early, so I'm going to go over there in 15. It's right across the parking lot, but that's in the sun, and this is in the shade. So we're going to sit here and chill after that horrendous ride with her screaming and carrying on. After we get done at the vet, we're going to go over to my son's house, and I'm going to see my grandkids. Hi. Hey everybody, we're going for a golf cart ride. This is my granddaughter Rosalind. There's Michael and Steph. Michael's driving, so let's hope we make it back.
Oh, stop it.
Yep. Well, you do want to come, don't you? CJ stayed behind?
Okay, here's grandson Conrad joining the game. CJ stayed home.
I want to say that you should not.
Alright, now he's at the beach. I smell salt air for sure. That is called Brighton Beach in the town of Bluffton, South Carolina. We had a wonderful evening, wonderful dinner, and great time. The next day the kids went off to school. Stephanie had to work. My son and I went to the British Open Pub, had fish and chips with malt vinegar. Then we went to the store and got some flowers to take to the cemetery and put in my mom's vase. So now she has a yellow rose and a purple rose, which were her two favorite colors. I went back to Michael's home and then packed my bags, jumped in the truck, and then when I got back to home base, Big Daddy was out there with his brother. They had to put a new drain line in for the septic tank. So they were both out there on tractors and backhoes or whatever you call those big machines, but they got it done within a couple hours of me being there. The next thing I needed to do was clean off the porch because we had leaves everywhere, even in China's pen, and they're still falling. So I'm going to show you after in a few minutes before another night goes by, because it'll probably be just as bad the next day. But it's just life. It's fall, right? That's what happens in the fall. So here we go. I got all the leaves out from in here on both sides. So I'll get out here. I thought I'd get out here today before. Much better. Now I just got to get them away from here and get them on the other side of the tree line, because then Big Daddy can pick them up with the lawnmower. So that's my next thing. After I got done with the yard, I ordered groceries and they were delivered. Here we go. Now you'll notice that there's not a whole lot, because I looked in the freezer, and because I've been doing crock pot meals for a month, I have a lot of leftovers. So I decided I'm going to cook what's in there, and I just got sort of sides and things I needed to finish off the meals. So yeah, it was an inexpensive week for a grocery haul. Here's the freezer. I'm going to use the hash browns to make 2 nights worth of mashed potatoes. The next shelf we have some of the dump dinners that I made. We're going to have chicken cacciatore, and I already have rotini pasta in the pantry. We're going to have a tater tot chicken pot pie. So I did order the tater tots. Then we have another beef skillet, which is what I made to go on the camping trip, but I ended up with 3. So I'm going to have mashed potatoes to go on that too. We're going to use up the pulled pork, and I'll make some rolls. And let's see, no, we're not using those. Going to use the chicken thighs here for one meal, and then the pork chops for another. Now time for dinner. I'm going to make a ground beef casserole, and the first thing I need to do is cook the beef hamburger with some salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. Now the meat's done. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to clean out the pan and wipe out the grease a little bit, and then I'm going to cook the pasta to al dente. You can use any pasta you like. While the pasta's cooking, I'm going to get the other ingredients ready. It said 2 small zucchini chopped. Mine were pretty large, so I decided not to use the second one. And then I get out my cup of cream cheese and then a 24-ounce jar of pasta sauce. So those are all at the ready while my pasta is cooked. Now I'm going to put everything back in this pot because it can go in the oven. I've added the meat back, the pasta, I'm putting in my cream cheese, we'll put in the marinara sauce and the zucchini, and then we'll just give everything a good mix and then top it with the cheese. We're using 2 cups of mozzarella cheese here, and then I'm going to take it out to the oven. The oven's preheated to 350 degrees, goes in for 30 minutes, then you take it out, take the lid off, put it back in for 10. Here it is coming inside out of the oven. It looked so good, and let me tell you, it tasted delicious. You just serve it with some grated Parmesan. I got some freshly grated. I used a lot. Big Daddy used a little less than I did, but it was so good, and I made some garlic toast to go on the side. I hope you enjoyed today's video and coming along with me to Bluffton, South Carolina, and then getting things done when I got home. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye, guys.